So look, I want to talk to you guys today about why are we here? What are we doing?
Help our customers.
That's right.
Make an educated decision.
Help our customers. The thing is, we have a lot of people spending a lot of money on energy, natural gas, electricity. They're looking at energy efficiency now. There's a lot of things going on in the country. The problem is there's several hundred suppliers and there's several thousand brokers or sales teams that are trying to get people to buy an energy product. So for example, you know, my favorite example, because it's true and it just happened, I think Mark took care of the customer. It's a church in New York City. They're paying 27 cents per kilowatt hour. 27 cents! Now, if you don't know anything, remember the definition of ignorance is you just don't have the data. It doesn't mean you're stupid. Stupid means you're given the data and you still can't do it. Ignorant just means you don't know. No one ever told you. So here's a church, really good people, helping lots of people, paying 27 cents per kilowatt hour. Now again, you go, well, 27 cents, that's not much, it's like a quarter. Yeah, okay, 27 cents per kilowatt hour. That meant that instead of paying, what did we get them at, Mark? 6.5, 7? 7.1 cents. They were paying 20 cents more than they had to pay. A church!
Of all places.
Forget a regular. Now, if you're a regular business, would you want to pay $25,000 more per year than you had to? Only because you didn't know? Now, the salesman who sold that person, you know, of course, what they do is they trick you into a really low price. At one point, a couple companies were offering 3 cents per kilowatt hour. Well, everybody goes, yeah! Fixed for 30 whole days. Sounds like a long time. 30 whole days. Okay, so 1 month later, the price starts to ratchet up, and then eventually it's at 27 cents because, you know, how do you boil a frog? Start with cold water and do it 1 degree at a time. And the frog never notices he's getting boiled. Well, customer gets 3 cents, then it's 4, then 5, then 7, then 8, then 10, then 15, then 20. You know, and then if you try to cancel, you call their customer service of a company like this, and they say, oh, no, yeah, we'll definitely can't. I'm sorry, Mr. Smith. It's just the market is crazy. You know, it's really bad out there, and who knows, politicians and everything. It's all terrible, so that's why the price is high. We'll cancel you as fast as we can. It's going to take 2 more months. So then they basically steal more money for 2 more months, and then they let you cancel unless you don't complain anymore, and sometimes they let it linger on. So this is what's happened. We've seen this. This is what we've heard from our customers. And they didn't know. They just didn't know. Now, there are thousands and thousands of customers out there paying way too much for electricity and natural gas because they don't know. So whose job is it to educate them? That's right. It's yours. It's mine. It's ours. It's our job. At North American Energy Advisory, our job is to advise customers on the truth in the market. Not scare tactics about politicians and Russians and whatever else could affect, you know, the pricing. Natural gas is natural gas is at an all-time low. We're actually helping customers save money for the next 3 years. Because we can lock them in at a rate that's guaranteed not to change. It's not going to go up 1 penny per month until it's 27 cents and the frog is boiled. Or the church doesn't have $27,000 a year to feed kids or get clothing or run other charity drives. Now I keep beating on the church and I go, man, this is an example of what goes on if people don't know the truth. Mm-hmm. And our job, look, you know, I lived under a code of honor when I was 18 at the Naval Academy. We, don't lie, cheat, or steal. If you charge a business 25 cents per kilowatt hour for their electricity because they just don't know, and they're busy and they're manufacturing and they're making widgets and they're making ball bearings and they're flipping them out and they're trying to make a living, and the owner's paying $100,000 a year too much just because he didn't know. It's your job to go find that customer and educate them. That's our purpose. That's all we do is we help people. You know, it's easy to say, we help people save money. Well, everybody says that. How about if we help customers understand their bill and understand this process? Then they don't necessarily need us next time to understand the bill. Now, we're there because why? We bring the top 10 biggest energy suppliers in the country, and we say, look, let us give you 3 bids. Let us give you 4 bids. Depends on where you're at and which part of the country, and whether you can save money on natural gas and electricity. We'll do both. And now we have other things we can offer people. We can offer energy efficiency solutions. We can now not only lower your price per kilowatt hour, now we can actually help you use less kilowatt hours. There's a lot of things we can do for our customers. We need to get them in the hands of our professional energy advisors so that we can look at everything they're doing. We visited one of our biggest customers and we gave them options because they're manufacturing. We said, look, there's all sorts of things we can do for you. When we showed how we can actually monitor how every motor is using power every second of the day, the manufacturing manager, where's Matt? So Matt was he almost fell out of his chair because he knows they're wasting power somewhere, but they don't know where because there was no metering. We can supply that solution. There's so much we can do to help our customers understand what's really going on. And one thing is, it's a shame. Nobody should be paying 27 cents per kilowatt hour. Nobody. I don't care how small a customer. To us, every customer is important. We've helped a ton of small businesses. Even yesterday, we signed up several small businesses and some large businesses, and we got them onto great rates for the next 2 or 3 years. So you guys, we're on a mission. You have to go find people who are basically getting ripped off and then educate them so they have the data. So our job is and our purpose is to help people understand the full truth of what's going on and get the best suppliers into their hands. And then they can choose, okay, well, I like this contract better, or I like this price better. It comes down to contract terms and price and length. When we give them all the information so they make the best decision. So are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Can we do this today?
Yes.
All right, let's go.